I may not be a great cook, but the idea of food, ingredients, and sharing recipes with everyone brings me a lot of joy and comfort. And sometimes these traits of mine cause me to pivot at the end of a recipe and turn it into something else entirely, and wanting to share the recipe with everyone. Like this episode, where a simple chicken curry turned into an inauthentic version of haleem. I started off with the usual suspects, which is sauteing the onions, ginger, garlic, and chili paste in oil, and adding basic spices like turmeric, chili powder, garam masala, pachforon, and coriander powder. I make sure to dry roast the spices before adding a splash of water to deglaze the pan, and then continue to cook everything on low to medium heat until the oil separates from the gravy. That's when I add the chicken pieces and cook everything for about an hour and a half. Now, even though I ended up with chicken curry that was just good enough, I decided that the texture was more on the tender, pull apart side and would serve as a great protein base for halim. And so, yeah, that's how I ended up with an unintentional yet delicious halim that I can eat throughout the week. So, because this was impromptu, I didn't have a proper pre-packaged lentil mix for halim at home and used whatever I had in my pantry, which is red and yellow lentils and a tablespoon of jasmine rice. Tossed in chili, turmeric, and garam masala powder and some red onion slices and kept toasting in oil until the grains doubled in size. Then I added water, brought everything to a boil, and then blended the lentils before folding in the chicken pieces. It looked and smelled phenomenal. To me, at least. I fried some red onion slices in ghee. This would further enhance the flavors of the halim. And only used this achar because I didn't have limes or lemons at home.